The crypto markets are taking a beating, but that doesn't mean you should too. Ladies and gents, just want to say, I know these markets are rough, but if you are looking for a very supportive community that could educate you, help you become more proactive and confident in the crypto space, check out the Patreon down below. Get yourself into the Jacob Crypto Discord and just come hang out with a lovely group of people, 24,000 lovely people. So yeah, come say hi, we'll hang out and we'll hopefully give you some great insights to the market. Anyway, let's move into Shiba Inu very quickly. Shiba Inu is getting battered. It's really gone lower than most of us thought. 0.000017 and even momentarily hit the 12 region. You can see Shiba is now sitting at a $9.82 billion market capital, which isn't terrible, but considering we were at $20 billion not too long ago, just in March, this is looking quite deleterious now. And I think a lot of holders are starting to panic, get bored, maybe get shaken out of their positions. So fingers crossed, this is not the end for the bull market. And I think October, November, historically very good months here for cryptocurrency. And we can see that. We can see that looking at the Bitcoin monthly returns, that mostly every single October is somewhat bullish. So if we are bottoming in, fingers crossed there's not really much more downside to go here. And I think if we do see more downside, it's going to just start looking really ugly in the market. And a lot of people will be questioning exit and whether upside can even happen anymore. So just looking, does look a little bit similar to 2021 now, where we had that major sort of drop off in price, haven't corrected levels that kind of like make me think, okay, this is irrevocable, we're not going to recover, but we are probably looking at now a 50 to 60% correction, more 73% on the bottom, but currently at a 63% correction from the top. You can see this could potentially be one giant falling wedge, but every single time we're coming down to the support zones. We spoke about this support of 2.1 being very integral. We spoke about 1.9 being integral. We spoke about also 1.785 being integral, and we lost that support. You can see that was significant from August 2022. But all that buying volume, all this liquidity that run in, people that have obviously bought lower in price have either started to take profits, or people that have even bought at the top have ended up selling in a loss. And liquidity is just getting removed from the market. People are selling, and it's not really creating much momentum. It's not looking very bullish at all. You can see there has been a big bounce from this 0.127 region, which is right at the bottom of that wedge. Hopefully we do not see a more continuation to the downside. Really need to see Shiba Inu retarget kind of this 2.1 level, get back into the 20s, maybe even see 2.5 region. That would be really beautiful. But at the moment, it's just coming down to the market cycle. It's coming down to altcoins being trash right now. It's coming down to Bitcoin not looking great right now. And we don't have a lot of time to enjoy this, I want to say, bull run, this meme run, this alt season. You can see last time round that Shiba was really transient in the fact that its bullish phase in 2021 only lasted 28 days. Then it was a downtrend. And once we saw that downtrend initiate, we were stuck in it for such a long period of time. In fact, it took 840 days to see any spark of, rally or interest again. 840. So if you're someone that bought Shiba Inu here, you would have had to wait between 600 and 800 days just to even break even or make a little bit of profit. And that's why it's so important to buy Shiba in these bearish times. And we're not in a bear market right now, that's for sure. We can see from the relative strength index, we are definitely not there. Bear market numbers will be sub 40 on the RSI. We did get down to 43 on the RSI. So yeah, my opinion is we're certainly not in a bear market right now. And that is one thing we for sure know. But we might not have that long to enjoy this. We need to see a rally soon. And I think if it doesn't happen in September, October, Jan, then it's not going to really happen at all. We need to see, basically, in my opinion, the second wave. So we can come a bit lower, sure, fine. But then we need to really start making moves to the upside. Big, powerful moves all the way through to maybe December, and then set the all-time high. If it happens early January, that would be great. We'd then see that Shiba would have thrived for a long time, actually. This is very different this time around, about a year. But then we will eventually go back into another boring cycle of depression, which will last, again, another 700 days, where your entry price will be hopefully quite juicy, quite low, and I guess I'm just trying to plan for the future here, but this way you could get back into Shiba at like these kind of levels in the future. This would be your new buy-in zone at the sort of 1 region, or when, you know, you see Shiba Inu finally from sort of top to bottom reflect over a 90% correction. I think when you're looking at 90% and beyond on a corrective phase, then you're looking pretty good. So if it did say come up to 0.00018 and it did a 90% correction, your new bottom would actually be around the 1-3 region. So that's what we can look out for the future, and that's what we can kind of make notes for in the future, that in a bear market, if Shiba Inu has corrected over 90% from its previous bull market all-time high, which before was at 0.00008 or something like that. Is that right? Yep. Then we could also maybe just assume that anything correcting over 90% would be a good time to get in. I don't know. It's hard to say, right? Fear and greed index was at 28 today, so quite a lot of fear in the markets. Also on the day we are seeing a bit green, but overall on the week, the month, it is bloody. It is terrible. Also a cool Shiba Inu alternative out there with large staking rewards at the moment, known as Shiba Shootout, has just gone live. They've raised 572k. If you like meme coins, if you like getting in before the public, this could be a new ICO private sale that you think does look pretty cool, and it could potentially serve some rewards in the future. It's going to have a play to earn element. It's got a bit of a Red Dead Redemption sort of 2 feeling about it as well, with the Wild West. But yeah, if you like your high risk, high reward opportunities, 10x potential sort of meme gems, this could be one down below. Remember, it's not financial advice. I don't know the future, but so far a lot of people are talking about it, so you can research that down below if you wish. Also, sign up to KSEX. Very important that you do sign up to KSEX if you want to, firstly, enjoy the lowest fees in the market, not have to KYC. You can use it in Canada, America. You can withdraw up to 20 Bitcoin every single day. You've got spot, leverage signals, global access. Like I say, you don't have to KYC on this particular exchange. Very similar to MEXC. If you use my link down below, that will help me, because I may even earn some commissions on, for example, the signups and the trade volume. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep that Discord running and keep staff in the Discord also happy. And overall, things are just looking pretty good. So yeah, sign up. It's one of my favorite exchanges right now, and check out the Patreon down below as well. Space is so limited. It's worth having a look at. You lovely people. Remember, this isn't financial advice. I really want to see the revival of Shiba Inu at some point. I don't know when. It's all speculative, but I think, you know, if it's over and Shiba Inu doesn't put through an all-time high, it's just going to look like a massive failure for the meme space. It's going to really just look like Shiba Inu is not worth buying next time round, for example, because you'll just assume that the next top will be even lower and lower and lower. But hopefully that, you know, isn't going to be the case. See you soon, guys. Bye for now.